Welcome back to Cigar Time, your friendly neighborhood show all about premium cigars.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone.
Thank you, Lisa.
So, how was everyone this week?
I'm good.
Very good. Glad to hear.
Okay,
I just got back from the Poconos with my kids and grandkids.
Oh, nice.
It was.
You're up in your name.
Toby Hanna.
Okay. It only takes me like 40 minutes to get to the Poconos now.
That's cool.
Yeah. If you want to go to the Poconos.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. That's the thing, I go up there all the time now. It's nice up there. I can see why everyone goes there.
The most fun I had on this trip was fishing with the kids, even the 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And I would hook a fish and just hand them the rod and let them fight with it. And they were so excited.
Oh, that's cool.
The 2-year-old brings in a fish. She touches it and says, "Ooh, slimy."
At least you know what slimy was.
Yeah, I was surprised. Where'd you get that from?
You're a good grandpa.
What
What do they call you?
Poppy.
What's up?
Nothing.
I got nothing new here.
Nothing new?
Same old.
That's all right. That's all right. All right, today we are smoking the My Father
La
Promesa.
Promesa, which means the promise.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, and when it first came out, they said that Don Pepin, when he left Cuba, promised his family that he would succeed elsewhere.
Okay.
And when he achieved the level of success he has achieved, he released this cigar sort of like to say, I have fulfilled my promise,
Right.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Took him a long time though.
Yeah, but he certainly got there.
He seems like an overnight success, but
Not even close.
not even close. That's right. I remember he was here sitting in the back, me and Art, smoking cigars, and they were trying to come up with a blend of cigars for our house blends. And he was just a nobody at the time. He was working for Tropical.
Right.
And yeah, he was, at the time, he was a nobody. He was just smoking. He doesn't speak a word of English. So he tapped me on the shoulder and he goes, you know, you want to smoke? I guess that's what he meant. I'm like, yeah. And he rolled a cigar so fast from scratch. I mean, he just got the tobacco, blah, 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 did it, and he triple capped it with he got the Chevetta and cut the thing. It was unbelievable, so impressive.
When a real pro does it,
Oh,
I mean, there are people that do it well,
yeah,
but when a real pro does it, it's amazing to watch.
yeah, it was incredible from scratch. I mean, he didn't even put it in a mold. I mean, obviously, because it was just sitting right there. But he rolled it for me.
He didn't sit on it for you?
He did not. No.
Butt pressed?
No, it was not. It was not butt pressed.
That's a shitty joke.
Yeah.
I actually once did an event with Evelyn and Kenny. And Evelyn forgot to bring the molds and the press. Well, no, she brought the molds. She forgot the press.
The press was Kenny.
So Kenny sat on them. And everybody at the store that we were doing this event at called it butt pressed.
That's funny. So you had to sit there for like 20 minutes?
Yeah. Well, what does he do anyway?
On each one, that's true.
Well, he does it sit there.
On
so.
each side, then they roll it. That's funny. That's funny. Do you have the blend?
Yeah, the blend is actually pretty straightforward. It's an Ecuador Habano Oscuro wrapper,
Okay.
and the rest is Nicaraguan, the fillers and bonded.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like an Oscuro.
No, it's not very dark.
Nice.
It's got a great barnyard smell.
It does have a
before
very
you
nice,
even
but
light
yes,
it.
absolutely. Very nice barnyard smell. I would like to, I'm sure everyone else would too, like to send our thoughts and prayers to everybody
In Florida.
in North Carolina and the first hurricane, Helene, and then also Milton is hitting our stores in Sarasota right now. Art had to be evacuated.
Right.
So
him and 5 million. Can you imagine
Yeah.
putting 5 million people on the road in one day?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and our thoughts and prayers go out to them.
Sounds like I-95, Philly, rush
It's not that bad if you have cigars with you.
hour. True.
You know, you're sitting there in the traffic, light up a cigar.
While we're giving thoughts and prayers, do you want to send any out to the Phillies fans?
No. To the Mets fans,
Jesus,
This
that took a long time.
this just gives them hope. It's like, oh, we are a good team, and then you're going to find out tonight and Friday that you're not.
Okay.
So, we'll see. Thank God that people can't see that he's wearing a Mets sweatshirt. Like, that's why he's not allowed on camera.
I stopped and got gas and coffee this morning. Lady at well goes, "Oh, honey, did you lose a bet?"
That's funny. But no. The Phillies will prevail.
Good luck.
I'm not making any predictions like Al Meltzer did. Do you remember Al Meltzer? Yeah. He predicted that the Sixers would win the championship back in like the late 70s, early 80s, and they lost. He goes, if they lose, I'll eat a basketball. So they made him a cake that looked like a basketball, so he had to eat it. I remember that. Dude, that was 40-some years ago. Crazy.
Man, you're old.
I am old. Since I've been told that today. I got my haircut, he said I looked old.
I didn't say you look old. I said you look older.
Okay. I don't care.
The proper term is distinguished.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far.
That's right. So, Louis, let's get your first impressions of this finely crafted cigar from Don Pepin.
It's burning a little weird, but
Is it?
yeah, it's got nice ash on it.
Mm-hmm.
Tasty. I haven't been able to pick out all the flavor yet,
Mm-hmm.
so,
That's true.
but so far so good.
Okay. Paul?
What jumps out at me on the first couple of puffs is a very mild white pepper, almost like you'd expect from a Cameroon wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like a really light pepper. And a little bit of wood behind it is what I'm getting right now. Getting a little wood. It's a good cigar.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere, don't even look for it.
Yeah.
Oh, we thought the miniatures.
I'm definitely getting the barnyard from this cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like hay.
In
Yeah.
a good way.
Yes, absolutely. I'm definitely getting. I was gonna say I'm getting wood too.
I'm tasting a fibrous material.
You're definitely getting all of that. It's definitely a barnyard tasting cigar so far.
And the flavors are right there.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
absolutely.
They're
As soon
not
as you light it
like
up.
subtle and hiding. They're like right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. Definitely the white pepper also on the tip of the tongue.
Very good smoke production.
Mm-hmm.
A surprisingly dark ash.
Yes.
Mine is, yeah. Look how dark that is. Yeah. Is yours burning any better?
Yeah, a little bit. Starting to correct itself.
Self-correct.
Put the boat end on the bottom. I don't know, why is that? I was taught that a long, long time ago. Like if your cigar starts to canoe.
Well, otherwise it'll fall off. All the shit
Yeah.
crap will fall off.
Well, besides that, I mean, why is it that when you put the boat, like the canoe part on the bottom, it corrects itself?
Because the part that was canoeing is hot. That's
Right.
why it's canoeing. So the heat eventually gets down to the bottom
And it self
and burns it up.
Okay. That makes sense.
And if you have to touch it up, it's much easier
Mm.
if the boat is on the bottom and you can just hit it with the flame and be done.
Okay. What makes it canoe? Could be a lot of things. Could be the wind.
It could be so many things that it's hard to say. It could be uneven humidity within the cigar. It could be one leaf that they selected that burns faster than the rest, so the combustion isn't even. It could be wind. It could be that you lit it wrong. Sometimes when you light it wrong, instead of self-correcting, it just gets worse.
Right.
Between 4 and 6 o'clock every day, I have a cigar that can use.
Really?
Yeah. It's always between 4 and 6.
Why?
That's the one I light up on the way home and have to leave it down.
It's amazing how much wind affects.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God, yeah. God, yeah.
When I'm out walking my dog, if it's a windy day, man, it really screws up my cigar.
Yep.
It's first of all, it smokes fast because the wind is just burning it, and it just it's not good.
I have a theory that on a very windy day, a Lancero is the right cigar to smoke. Because it's thin, it can't really burn so unevenly. There's just not enough filler there
Right.
to get uneven.
Well, okay.
The problem is a long, thin cigar, if it's really windy, might just snap off.
Yeah.
And that would be tragic.
Yeah.
The way I get backed it, instead of having all 4 windows down when I'm driving, I put the driver's window up. And it pretty much stopped it for some reason.
Okay. I don't smoke in my
And-
car anymore.
I don't smoke small cigars.
That's
so
true.
better chance of canoeing with them.
Do you have a sunroof?
Yes.
Don't use the sunroof. Use...
Yeah, I hate that.
Why?
I hate the sun in my eyes.
What I have found is the single most effective way to let smoke out of the car and get it out of the car. Keep all the windows shut. Crack the driver's window about that much.
Yeah.
Turn whether it's heat or AC, turn it on high with vent open so it's
Right.
fresh air, and turn it up, the fan as high as you can from the bottom, from your feet.
Right.
You know, set it like as if it's heat, even
Right.
if it's AC. And the smoke just flies out the window.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't smoke in my car anymore, so. I
I mean,
Smoke
it's-
everywhere.
It's not enough to stand up to the amount of cigars that I smoke in the
Right.
car.
One day I got in trouble at home.
Why?
Wife walks into the bathroom on the toilet.
What?
Smoking a cigar.
Smoking a cigar, waiting. Just, you can't even put it down when you're on the toilet.
Dude, I think you have a
Great.
problem.
No, that's classic.
Dude, I think you have a problem. That you can't wait.
It just lit it. And then all
So,
of a sudden, nope, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, took the cigar with me.
Priorities.
you know, I shouldn't say that because I do it here. I guess I shouldn't say anything. I apologize.
Take the iPad with me and see what's new, and sit there and smoke a cigar, wait for the business to be done.
You know, before phones and tablets and stuff, I used to go in the bathroom in and out. And now I'm there 20 minutes, half
Looking
hour.
at Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, especially here at work, that toilet's so damn low.
It's hard to get back up.
Exactly.
Yeah, be at the guardrail. At the handrail.
Not here.
Over there, next door.
Too many people use that bathroom.
That's true. Alan uses that bathroom.
Looks like we banned it from this one.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
There's a long story there, folks, and
Yeah.
we're not going to tell it.
It's a shitty story. We're not
Yeah.
saying anything about it.
Can't tell
It's a
us.
shitty story, but I'm not gonna tell it.
Yeah.
So, is there any news, Moose?
No, I checked it before I came in.
No news?
No news is good news.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, everything that they put on the page on Half Wheel
Yeah.
was pretty much a rehash of stuff we've already talked about.
Okay.
So there was nothing new in the States. There's some overseas stuff, but nothing drastic.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. Then let's go. What would you drink with this?
Well, I decided for a beer, I'm going with Sly Fox and one of their what they call all year offerings is Coastal Quest IPA,
Okay.
and it comes in at 6.8.
Huh,
And
nice.
see, it's got a lot of different flavors going on. It's got all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Citrus flavor, a little bit. That, and then when it comes to alcohol, the good stuff, I am going to one of my favorite places.
Mm-hmm.
It's Five Saints Distillery in Norristown, PA. And I'm going with their Five Saints Rare Pennsylvania Whiskey. And a big award winner. And it comes in at 100 proof.
Wow. Nice.
Is it bottled and bond, or it's just?
Just 100
happens to
proof.
be 100 proof?
Just 100.
They have a lot of award winners.
Yeah, I mean, the
Most
list
of their
of
stuff
them,
is, yeah.
I mean, long list of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an award winner too.
That rum maple
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
is really, really good. I forget what it's called. It's a rum. But it's made, it tastes
The
like
Five
maple.
Saints Human #1
Yeah.
rum bourbon or maple bourbon butter pecan flavored rum.
Yeah. That's delicious, man.
Yeah, and that comes in at 80 proof. And 7 award winner.
Wow.
you just need to add some Everclear to that to bring the
Yeah.
proof up a little.
It
Just don't mix it with anything.
it's really good. I was actually going to pour it on pancakes, but
I also, I'm not.
I was told not to.
By who?
Wendy.
Oh well.
Wendy and I know.
The other one that they do that I like, and I'm not a gin drinker.
Right.
I just, but it's their savory Tuscan style gin. And it's a 6-time award winner.
Wow. They do win a lot of awards.
And it comes in at 90 proof, though.
Oh, nice.
It's got a little bit of rosemary or Italian herbs, a little citrus, hibiscus and chamomile flavors too.
Oh, I
So-
love chamomile.
Yeah.
Wendy makes chamomile iced tea.
Ooh.
It's really good. And she also makes Earl Grey iced tea. It's pretty good. She takes like 10 packs of the tea bags, puts them in a pot, boils the water, and lets it sit for a while.
It's nice.
And and then put it in the fridge. It's really good. Overnight, it's really good. What about you? What would you drink with it?
Well, for a beer, I would go with a Samuel Smith Nut Brown Ale.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's got a little bit of bite to it that I think matches up really well with the cigar. As far as a liquor, some version of Elijah Craig, take your pick. But I think the Elijah Craig flavor profile,
Yeah.
whether you go high proof or low proof, that profile fits this cigar really well.
Yeah, I sent you guys a picture. I was drinking that this weekend, and I was thinking the same thing. I forget which one I had. I think it was just the Elijah Craig.
Just this,
Their standard.
yeah, just their base.
Yeah, it's 90.
I want to say 92.
No, I'm sorry.
or
It's
96.
86 proof because it was 43% alcohol. 86 or 87. 96 point. I think it was 43.6 or something like that. I forget exactly.
And you know Elijah
was very
Craig
good.
was the guy who invented bourbon.
Right, exactly. It was really good. I was watching something. I was watching the football game. I was watching the Cincinnati game.
I was gifted a bottle of Buffalo Trace this weekend.
Oh, nice.
And first time I've had Buffalo Trace. It was
Oh, really?
good, yeah.
It's very
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, it was damn good.
It's good stuff. Absolutely.
But as I was drinking it, I noticed it's not something like Jack I can throw down.
Yeah.
Yeah, a sip.
It's a sip.
Yeah.
It's a sipping whiskey.
Yeah. Well, I think all whiskey's simple whiskey. So, but and at times you just throw it down. So.
Well, you throw it down to get a head start, and then you
And
sip.
then you say, yeah, the next pour is
Is the sip.
is the sip.
You gotta slow down there.
And I never just I've always do, 3 fingers or 4 fingers. I'm sitting there watching football or something. It's never just
A shot.
shot. It's never just a shot. No.
3 fingers, 1 ice cube is the way I like to go.
No, I do it neat. No ice cubes. I want to taste everything. Although I know the water opens everything up. I understand that.
And 1 small ice cube, as it melts, is just enough water. It's not like I want it to be iced,
Right.
but the ice cube, if you start with the small one, it melts,
Mm-hmm.
and it sort of drips the water into it.
Yeah. If I do that, I just take like a couple drops of water.
Well, that's, a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
I've taken the glass, throw it in water, pull the water out.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then put it in.
Well, when I fill it up with water, I also drop a cube in it. Then
Mm-hmm.
just shake it up and pour it all out. Leave the ice cube in there, and then put my liquor in.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, I'll try that next time.
The ice cube, when you put it into the water, it actually gets a coating on it and makes it melt slower.
Yep.
So it doesn't just dump, because you put the ice cubes in and then dump the liquor on top of it, it practically melts them right away.
Yeah.
Just keeps the ice cube a little longer.
It'd be easier to make if it were possible to make the ice cubes out of the bourbon. The problem is
It's very hard to freeze bourbon.
You can't freeze it.
You would need liquid nitrogen
Yes.
up against the bottle.
Yeah. So that would be cool if you had make ice cubes out of bourbon. Just pour it in the tray.
The other thing is, if you buy the ice trays that make round
Yeah.
ice balls,
Yeah.
they melt a lot slower. You don't need one of them.
Yeah.
People have gotten into some strange stuff with their bourbon, like molded ice cubes that look like one thing or another.
Yeah, like a skeleton. Yeah, you can make. There's all kinds of stuff.
Or those, what do they call them, whiskey stones that you put in, it's a rock.
Yeah.
You
Granite.
put it in the freezer and then
Yeah.
you put it in your drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just makes it cold. It doesn't add any liquid.
It doesn't change the flavor.
Right. I just like it straight, man. Neat. That's it. Let it taste the way it's supposed to taste.
Neat, straight from the bottle.
Yep. Love it.
Don't even use a glass.
Oh, yeah. That's frowned upon when you're in a restaurant.
That's true, but when you're home,
When you're home.
Oh no, it's frowned upon there too, but I still do it.
Yeah.
I never got frowned on for doing that at home.
In fact, I've got 3 glasses. One is looks, the back of it's a Vikings helmet, and the front of it's a skull. And it's got an inscription at the bottom and on the rim. It says, "Keep drinking from the skulls of your dead enemies."
Absolutely. Speaking of that,
That
today's
sounds like a
Leif
Vikings
Erikson
thing.
Day.
Is it?
Today's Leif Erikson Day. I don't know why I know that, but today's Leif Erikson Day.
So we have to eat something Scandinavian?
Yeah. Or just go out and loot and pillage.
Well, that's always fun.
That's,
Guess what was like the Swedish bikini king over the weekend.
oh, yeah. I know somebody's going to say something.
I didn't curse.
You didn't say whether they were men or women in those bikinis either.
Ah!
Oh, boy.
I don't need that vision in my head.
Actually, I don't either. I don't know why I said it.
This is actually getting a little stronger to me.
It started out pretty mild.
The,
Yeah.
The pepperiness picked up a little bit.
The retro hail was really intense.
I'm about to check that out. First, I put the band out of my way.
Yeah. I take mine off all the time.
Gets in the way of the smoke.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty intense. Retro hail.
Yeah, but sometimes you get a strong retro hail and all you get is pepper.
Yeah.
This has got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's got it's a new note in there. I can't.
There's even some sweetness. Almost like a
Yes,
fruity
a little
sweetness
bit.
in the
Yeah,
retro
yeah.
hail.
Absolutely.
I was thinking it tastes more like cinnamon or sweetness.
Really?
Yeah.
The hay and the barnyard is still very prevalent in the cigar
The
there.
pepperback way off,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
yeah,
the barnyard is
Still
definitely
there.
still there.
yeah.
And if I was gonna look for one flavor note in a cigar, that would be, if I could only get one,
Right, it would be
barnyard would be
that. Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Really is a dark ash.
It is very dark. It's a really good. I haven't had one of these in a long time.
I haven't either. Just check. We should mention the price.
It's still around. It's around $10, isn't it? I think.
$10 for the
Right
Toro.
around there.
Would you say, Biz?
$10 even for the
$10.
Toro.
$10 for the Toro. Okay. There you go. It's right in the sweet spot.
Driving really sweet
It's
spot.
virtually, actually, for a cigar of this caliber, it's a bargain.
Oh, absolutely, definitely. See, but my father's stuff, other than the ultra high end, is priced pretty well.
You know, it used to be considered slightly more on the higher end.
Right, and now it's
But
not.
now everybody else ran past them price-wise, so
Yeah.
now they come off very reasonable.
Yes, and you sell more of them. But they also have their $45, $55 cigars too.
Yep.
They can
Don't
go.
we sell those?
Yeah,
We should have smoked one of those.
yeah, I'm sure Art would love that.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's traveling.
He's-
You wouldn't know.
Yeah. He's busy sitting in a 30-mile-long traffic jam going out of Sarasota.
Smoking a cigar. What the
He's
hell?
not going very far. He's only
What
going
is
to
it, like 6 miles?
8 miles. He's going 8 miles inland. I'm like, dude, I don't think that's going to be good. You might not get the, like you said, the surge, like the water surge or flooding. I mean, you might
You'll get flooding
flooding.
from the rain.
Yeah,
The reason why they're getting flooding, the last hurricane that went through,
Saturated the soil.
took the dunes down.
Oh, that too.
The dunes were there to protect the businesses along the beach,
which we are.
and they were wiped completely out. And they were trying to get them built back up, but you didn't have much time to. I mean, it's going to be piled up loose sand. It's going to be compact.
Yeah,
And nothing's going to keep anything that in place.
we're right near the Gulf.
Tampa Hospital is built, they have a system where they build a portable seawall around the whole hospital so
Mhm.
it stays
Mhm.
accessible, even with like a 15-foot surge.
Really? Huh.
And they're gonna get Mexico to pay for it.
Yeah, that's right. No politics today.
No, sorry.
Why not?
Now,
Don't get me angry.
Mexico will never pay for anything because they have a Jewish woman as their president. That's it.
He can say that. We
Do they?
can't.
Do they really?
Yeah. She just won the election.
Hey, speaking of that,
First Jew, first woman.
didn't they, the mayor of Mexico City, didn't they just decapitate him?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard it yesterday. The mayor.
Sinaloa cartel decided
Yeah,
that he had to go.
Yeah, he won and he was against them. They wanted to clean the place up. Law and order kind of guy. So they killed him and decapitated him.
That's one place I would never want to go.
Well, Mexico City itself is usually pretty good.
Well, not according to
Well-
the mayor. Well, the ex-mayor.
The former mayor.
Yeah, the former mayor.
According to the body of the mayor,
Yeah.
without a head.
He's now running around like a chicken with his head chopped
Yeah.
off.
So there's no. Mexico is not anywhere I want to go.
It lends a whole new name, a whole new meaning to the name El Chapo. Chapo off a head.
Yeah.
He got El Chapo.
Yeah, he got Chapo'd all right.
There's so many other places I'd rather go. They would be much more safe.
I don't think there's any place safe anymore.
Safest place in the Caribbean is Costa Rica.
Really?
Stable government, good economy,
There are a lot of
Nice
expats
people.
there.
Yeah, a lot of expats.
Yeah. So, no, I just go back to Italy. That's where I'd go. Go back to live.
Well, they have a cartel there too, don't they?
It's called the Mafia.
But you're a member, so it's okay.
You have no proof of that.
I don't need any. Common sense is enough.
I can neither confirm it or deny.
I do not know what you talk about.
Yeah, what do you mean, Mafia? I don't understand.
What?
Do you know the F stands for France?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what mafia stands for at all.
It does.
Its initials? I did.
It basically means death to the French.
Okay.
Basically what it stands for.
Well, then you're definitely a member.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a slogan, that would be it.
That would be it. You're absolutely right. Death to France is Italy's cry. So it's something. That's what the I stand for, Italy. So, anyway. So, all right, let's get our final thoughts on this selection today.
I'm tasting all the flavors that everybody has mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
but in a more milder way.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, like we were saying when it first started out, there was flavors that jumped off and it just
Right.
mellowed out as it kept going. But you're getting all the flavors that we've all mentioned.
Yeah.
It's just lighter.
Yeah, it's just lighter. It's just fantastic cigar. It's burned. Originally, when I was saying it was burning a little weird, it cleared itself right up. And the ash is dark. And production of smoke's good.
Yeah.
9.2.
Okay.
Speaking of dark ashes, before I give my final thoughts,
Alrighty.
a lot of people view a hard white ash as indicative of a better cigar.
Why?
I don't know why they think that. Maybe back in the days when it was all Cuban stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Cuban tobacco tends to burn white because they have a lot of magnesium in the soil. I have never had that issue. Dark tobacco, light ash, dark ash, it only matters what it tastes like.
Right.
And Ecuadorian tobacco, other than Sumatra. Sumatra burns white, but the rest of Ecuadorian tobacco tends to burn dark. And this is an Ecuadorian wrapper, so it's not too surprising. I love the smoke production. The flavors really have backed off,
Mhm.
but they haven't gone away. They're
Right.
just easier,
Yeah,
lighter.
not as intense.
They're softer.
And I think the transitions in this cigar are wonderful. They make it more interesting. Even though it's now milder than it was, that movement is nice. I give it a 9.5. I think this is a fantastic cigar.
Yeah.
And for $10,
There's nothing to go for rating.
no. It did not affect my rating.
Okay.
I have always liked this cigar a lot. And you?
I agree with you about the barnyard taste. That's one of the biggest tastes I prefer in a cigar.
And that's the one that hasn't backed off.
Right, exactly. It's steady all the way through. The white peppers backed off, like you said, and I still get a lot of strength through the retro.
Retro.
So it's not a mild cigar by any means, and I think it's, if you just smoke it straight without retrohaling, it's going to be a medium-bodied cigar. But if you retrohale it,
It picks up the whole
it picks
cigar.
up. It goes to medium plus,
Yep.
in my opinion. I'm in the Moose camp with the 9.25 rated. It's very, very good cigar.
This is also one of those cigars that would benefit tremendously from purging.
Okay.
Yes.
So as the flavors have tamped down a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
if you purge the cigar, they're going to come roaring back like when you first lit it.
Explain to our audience what purging means.
As you smoke a cigar, it builds up a little bit of tar and stuff inside, and the flavors typically will get muted from that.
Right.
To
Sometimes-
purge a
sometimes
cigar,
it's harsh,
you knock off the ash, you light your lighter, but you don't light your cigar, you blow out. And then you relight, and then the flavor comes like a freight train.
Like a banshee. Where'd you get that gun?
It's a
EPC.
it's an EP Carrillo. Carrillo. I like paleo lighters.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're well made.
Yeah, and they're inexpensive compared to a lot of the other ones.
Well, I think they're almost as good as the Zycar,
Yeah,
but they're a whole lot less expensive.
it's a lot lighter too. It looks like it would be heavy.
Well, they make heavy ones too.
Yeah.
They make all kinds of stuff. Good cutters, the whole shebang.
Yeah. All right. Anything else going on? No news. No news is good news, like
Yeah,
you said.
yeah. Nothing going
So
on
they're not,
Any events
they're not,
coming
they're
up?
not trying to screw us.
Not
Is
this week.
there an event coming up? Oh,
Just-
your event's coming
So
up.
that's in November.
But still, it's worth mentioning to people.
Just so you know, and I'll give more details soon, but there's gonna be a cigar dinner at Parks Casino with a phenomenal menu, and Michael Smerconish as a guest speaker,
Right.
and me as a guest speaker.
I'd rather sit down and talk with you.
We get to do that all the time.
The dinner is phenomenal. There's a liquor with each course. Those are all interesting and good. The whole thing is $115.
And
You
there's
you get 3 cigars.
there's a cigar with each course, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Except for dessert.
Except for dessert. There's no cigar with dessert.
What?
We don't tolerate fruity cigars.
Anyway, it's gonna be a great event. You can get details at the park's website,
Okay.
but we'll give details on here soon too.
Piz, we'll be putting that on the website too, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay. We go to our website, which is cigarcigars.com, correct?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, indeed.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for watching, and this is a really good cigar. You should go out and get yourself some. I know we have them in all our stores, so.
How to stop robbing mid-sentence.
It's like seeing something shiny.
I've been working on this for years, just to
Yeah.
distract you. Listen, smoke often and smoke happy.
Ciao for now, everybody.
Smoke them if you got them.